So today we're going to be washing my hair, and we're also going to do a retwist, and we're just going to get right into it. I'm going to show you guys how my hair is. Let me take out this scarf. Oh my god, don't judge me. Yes, that's my hair, you know, looking all crazy, and I'm actually going to take out all of these things. So these accessories I just got from the beauty supply store. The Corey shells were just $1, and I believe the beads come in a pack of like 90 for $1 as well. Everything should be out. I hope everything is out. What I'm gonna do now is just hop in the shower, wet my hair, and we're gonna get it going. Per usual, I'm going to be rinsing my hair with some hot water to open up those pores. I'm going to be washing my hair with my DIY shampoo. This first wash really used up the majority of the shampoo because the first wash is working to remove all the gel, the dirt, buildup, and all that good stuff out of your hair from your last wash day. So it's really your second and or third wash that would really make you see the results of your squeaky clean hair. Also, when washing your hair, make sure you don't use your nails to scrape on your scalp because that could actually damage your scalp and cause like cuts in your scalp. Speaking from experience, boo. So you want to just use your fingertips and then just massage the soap into your hair. That's like the best way that you can wash your hair to make sure that you're not damaging your scalp or anything like that, and that you're also getting into the roots of your hair. For those with starter locks, I would definitely recommend just using the stocking cap method over your hair on wash day. I know there are sources out there that say don't wash your locks until they're locked. Please disregard that and wash your hair. Everyone's hair is different, so coarse hair would lock faster than soft hair. So if your hair isn't that coarse and it takes like 6 months to lock, you don't want to not wash your hair for a whole 6 months. You just use the stocking cap method. Make sure your hair is nice and clean. So now my hair is nice and clean. I'm gonna give you guys a nice little Cinderella twirl, and I'm gonna put my hair up into 4 parts just so it could air dry like this and kind of stretch. This is what I used to do with my natural hair. I don't know if it works the same, but I have my little spray bottle here. It's finishing, but it has some rose water and some olive oil. That's just about it. So then I'm just gonna spray my hair to damp it because it did get a little dry from last night, so we just want to work with damp hair. Now we're going to take some of my DIY oil, and you guys don't ever forget, I'm not using the wild growth. This is my DIY. I'm the type of person, reduce, reuse, recycle. Y'all know, whatever container I get, I just reuse it to make my own stuff. So this is my DIY hair oil, and we're just going to oil my hair. If you guys want to know how I made my DIY hair oil, I'll link it in the cards because I have a video on it, and it's also on my Pinterest. Always remember to massage your hair to make sure that the blood circulation is flowing so it promotes hair growth, okay? Massage your hair. So I like to start from the bottom. Started from the bottom now, yeah. I have my flaxseed gel right here. So usually when I'm retwisting, I just take all the hair that I can into the lock and then put enough gel in it, mend it with enough gel, and just palm roll it straight down from the start, and then I just go down and I make sure everything is in and it looks neat enough. I don't do my hair too tight because I can't deal, basically. And then after I go ahead and palm roll it, what I'll do is just take my duckbill clip and then just clip that right into place. And it's really that simple when I retwist. And I know other people on YouTube be like, I retwist counterclockwise or clockwise. I don't know about none of that. I just do what feels right in my hands, okay? Because sometimes the left side, you might go clockwise, and the right side, you go counterclockwise. So I don't be telling nobody which way to go. Just do what feel right with you, and your locks, boo. Take a little rubber band. It better stay. Oh yeah, I also did not have a comb. I just moved, and you know, when you have locks, you don't really need a comb because you don't really do much with your hair. But I totally forgot about parting and stuff, so I actually just thugged out with what I had, and I used the clips, and I also used some hairpins to just, you know, make the parts look nice, because you know, when you don't retwist for a while and then your hair starts webbing, that's when they like join at the roots, like two locks join at the roots together, and it gets all, you know how we get. So I just used what I could to go ahead and retwist and straighten them things out, and they actually look decent. For the first year of my lock journey, I had used beeswax to retwist my hair. Not often though. I even went like a whole 3 months without retwisting because I wanted my hair to get more thick, because I felt it was thin. Then when I hit 1 year, I used aloe vera, and now we have flax seeds. Honey, we're finally done. So I still have the clips in, you know, just to hold it for a little minute. But so I'll have how I style my hair on my IG, and I'll also have the Flaxseeds gel. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a beautiful, prosperous, and successful day.